Hey everybody, it's your girl Angie. Welcome back to Kiss My Cheeks TV. It is time for Survivor. I am finally back on a Friday night. I don't even remember what I had to do last Friday. I know I had to go out and do something, but I'm not in the streets. I hope everyone is safe. Um that was in the path of that storm, the hurricane. Out here in Memphis, we really didn't get nothing but a day full of a ton of rain, and I'm not going to complain about that because I've seen some of the videos and I just pray everyone is safe. And let's just get into it. This week of Survivor, highly pissed me off. Like, I was highly entertained. I did enjoy the episode. I do enjoy the cast. It's like, can we bring back Marianne? Can we bring back Carolyn? And can they teach these people how to keep a secret? Can they teach these people how to find an idol and put it in a pocket and not tell nobody? Because I'm just like, that's all they did all episode is run and tell. That's all they did all episode is run and tell. Hey, Dejan. Hey, Glenda. They got a new episode of Everybody Hates Chris. Lord, I don't know what y'all talking about. I'm going to let y'all talk about that in the chat. But okay, the way I want to review Survivor this week. First off, shout out to everybody here for the live, but please like the video. Please subscribe if you're new. And please share the content if you so feel free to do so, because I appreciate it. And thank you all for who already do that. I appreciate you all. I don't have any announcements. Tomorrow, I plan on watching The Circle tonight. Like I said, it's a rainy night. I've already watched that first episode, so I know Darian went home, but I gotta watch. So we might get into a Circle review tomorrow night. And I also have a fun review. Oh, it's on YouTube. I didn't know that. I have a fun review I want to do tomorrow night where it's called TV Talk. It's a lot of new TV shows coming out, a lot of new TV trailers. And I kind of just want to talk about them, look at some of the trailers together and see what we're going to be watching and see what we're going to be reviewing. So look out for that tomorrow night. It's about to get busy, y'all. A lot of new shows are coming back. So there will be plenty more reviews. Hold tight. If you missed the Big Brother Weekly Recap, please go back and watch that. It's on my channel and Really B's channel. And it was all three of us, me, Really B, and Busy Blue, got together and talked about Big Brother. It was a good time. Shout out to me for being in third place in the fantasy league. Your girl is in third place. I'm really excited about that because I feel like I can take this. So maybe if Cam, because a lot of people don't have Cam, maybe if I can get a Cam HOH, I could pull ahead, but we'll see. We ain't gonna keep our hopes up. But anyway, y'all, let's get into Survivor. The way I want to review Survivor today is I'm gonna go tribe by tribe. Then we're gonna get into the immunity challenge and then tribal council and the eviction or the person who went home. Because too much was happening for me to go in order. Let's start with the Red Tribe. The Red Tribe didn't have as much drama. Oh, you from... Hey, Taj. Safe, no damage, thankfully. I knew you were mad. You knew I was mad because nobody could keep the idols to themselves and the Black people were not working together. We're going to talk about the Black people working together this episode because for a change, I was with them. For a change, I was kind of with them because, like I said, all Black people don't get along. It's not always that easy to work together. But we're going to get into all of that. Let's start with the red team. The red team didn't have too much going on because Rome, you know, he found his idol and stuff last week. But of course, Rome broke rule number one, and he was in the mission. Like, people knew he was out searching, but he didn't really give off any tells that he found anything. Rome, I think out of everyone who had the idol, Rome probably could have kept his secret the best. But he woke up saying, it just don't feel. No, he woke up, dug up his box, and said, it just don't feel right that I don't tell somebody about this. Let me go wake up Teenie. You know, I like Teenie the best. Let me go tell Teenie about this idol. You're not in an alliance with Teenie. You have no thoughts of how she even feels about you. You don't even know where she stands with the rest of the tribe. But true enough, Rome probably wouldn't. He was supposed to be boot number one. Sorry for you. He wakes up Teenie, show Teenie the box and everything and what needs to be done. And he was like, it's kind of dark. I got this box. I got this idol. When it's light outside, we're gonna come back and look at it. So Rome go back to sleep. Teenie wakes up and finds her true, right, Glenda. He didn't fill her out for nothing. For nothing. He just said, I'm gonna tell you about the biggest advantage in the game. Come look at it. Now, I ain't learned everybody's name on the red team. I think his name is Keyshawn. She wakes up her True Alliance member, Keyshawn, and be like, look, Rome got an idol, so he can't go home first. And he was like, for real? She's like, yeah, come over here. Let me show you the box and everything. And they over there, nobody looking out. Ain't nobody watching their back. They knee deep in this man's box. And here come Rome like, what y'all doing in the box? And Teenie like, well, you know, I want it to be us three to the end, Rome. You know, it's us, the trio to the end. So, you know, since we're going to be a trio, I showed him the box. Rome didn't fall for it. I'm happy, Rome, you didn't fall for that. He snatched up his box and ran off. He said, look, I'm just going to take this idol for the one time. Smart decision, Rome. Rome made all the best decisions after he told Teenie about it. Because once you told Teenie, the whole tribe knew. Everybody knew Rome has an idol. Next time we go to tribal council, I don't know who's going to go, but it's not going to be Rome. Now, Aisha, is that your ass? Ooh, I ain't supposed to be cursing. Who ain't supposed to be cursing? Aisha, is that your behind? Because I don't think you was in as good with Teenie enough to be saved. Because I can see it being Aisha, Teenie, Keyshawn. Who else on the red team? I don't forget. Aisha, Teenie, Keyshawn. Oh, my girl, Genevieve. The four of them can rock strong, but are they going to be willing to vote out Saul, who is the mountain of the season, because they can't vote out Rome? I don't know. I think it would be Aisha. Or does the team all come together and just vote out Teenie because she the teeniest? I mean, if the Red Tribe ever goes to tribal council, I kind of hope they don't, because I love everybody on the Red Tribe. I was cool with Rome going home first. I'm sorry. I know I root for everybody black, but I was cool with Rome going home first if he didn't have an idol. So the Red Tribe losing could be very interesting. It could be very interesting. Rome talked too much. Rome is a storyteller. Let me tell y'all something. Let's have a moment of honesty. Y'all could probably tell because I'm sitting over here talking to the camera on the YouTube. I love to talk too. I love to tell stories. I am a conversation takeover. I do have to tell myself when I'm talking to my friends, and it's sad, but I know myself. I do have to tell myself to hold up, shut up, ask them a question about themselves and let them talk for a little bit. Then you can talk a little bit more. Like, I just love to talk. I get it from my mama. I get it from my family. All the women on my mom's side of the family, we love to talk. We all get it honest. So somebody like Rome would aggravate my spirit because we would be too much alike. Me and Rome, will be fighting over who get to hold down the conversation. I got a story to tell. You got a story to tell. Well, shut up. Let me tell my story. Like Rome would get on my last nerve, and all that kung fu fighting, break dancing, Michael Jackson, all of that. And then he dumped half of his body in my drinking water. Rome gotta go. CBS, I need to know if y'all cleaned out that water well. I really need to know. I really need to know. But anyway, red team ain't lose at tribal council. So pretty much after Teeny, blabbed her mouth about that box, that was pretty much it for the red team. We ain't gonna get no excitement from them until they go to tribal council. So whenever he turned the corner, I lost. I open mouth cackled when Ron walked up on. When Ron walked up on them, I fell out. I fell out because I was like, y'all ain't even gonna try to look out, and you just caught. It ain't nothing to do with be caught. But you know what? We can't blame nobody for Rome because nobody wouldn't be looking at nothing if you ain't telling where it was at and what to look for. You better be happy they couldn't steal it. You better be happy you didn't put the key in their pocket, say, hold my key for me, and they ain't steal it from you. But anyway, let's move on from the red tribe. Let's go to the blue tribe last because they was the ones who actually lost the little immunity challenge. The yellow tribe. Lord, I don't know. I only know Rachel because of that rice. I only know Rachel because of the rice. I need to learn everybody's name. I think Sam, because Sam is on my fantasy team. Andy, because he Banu number 2. I don't forgot everybody else. But anyway, the yellow tribe wakes up. They have saved Andy, but Andy is on babysitter duty. Andy cannot be alone. One thing Angie can't do, but I'm also much older. Maybe in my 20s, I might would have had fun with them and them coconuts. But now that I'm 46, I don't have time to be fake. I'm not going to be fake with you. I'm not about to celebrate every time you crack open a coconut. I'm not about to gas you up about opening coconuts. Like yes, ain't nobody opened a coconut like this before. And yes, they were all rolling their eyes while they were doing it. But that's why y'all should have voted Andy's ass out. Like, I don't have time to be, oh my God, way to open that coconut. And like, Andy, you have to know that this is fake. Do you really just want praise, real or fake? Is it about the praise or is it about being genuine? Because they're really just placating to you, pacifying you. And in a way, it's not, to me, it's not a good thing when people have to be fake. Like, I would rather have genuine celebration than people just, let me clap for this man and big him up before he go cry to Jeff again. I don't know. Sierra is the blonde on the yellow. Sierra. Okay, Sierra is Sam's number 1. Rachel is my girl. I love the rice stealer. And I really don't feel like she stole, but we're going to get there. And I know Sam. Anika. Okay, Anika. Anika is the one I couldn't remember. Okay. So everybody is babysitting. The girls are out doing whatever they're doing. And Sam is stuck babysitting Andy. And you could tell Sam is pissed. He's like, because Andy is like, Rome, he over there, but Andy is talking about bullshit. I was like, what is Andy over here talking about? Like, I could understand. Sam got up, went to the bathroom. Andy might be sensitive, but his ass ain't dumb. He said, hey, I'm at the bottom of this. Ain't nobody over here. Let me go look for the idol. But I just said he wasn't dumb, but then he was kind of dumb for leaving it there. Andy finds the idol, but he said, you know what, Survivor, I'm about to set it off in this bitch. I'm about to do some shit y'all ain't never seen nobody do at home. Y'all ain't never seen nobody find the idol. I'm going to put it back. I lost my mind. Y'all talking about y'all lost your mind when Rome walked up on Teeny and Keyshawn. When that man found the idol and said, I'm about to do something y'all ain't never seen on Survivor. I'm gonna put it back. I said, Lord. I said, go ahead and vote his ass off. I said, I'm over it, Andy. I was getting ready to go up for Andy because I'm like, you about to have some power in the game. They definitely can't vote you out second. Like, you at least gonna have to go home third. So I was like, Andy, I was rooting for Andy, but he put it back. He said, I'm just gonna put this, I'm gonna put it back. So he went back to what's his name? Sam. He go back to Sam. And you know, Sam, like, oh damn, I left Andy alone too long. I bet you he got that idol. And so Sam and Anika are like, well, let's go double check. You know, we can go double check. So I never understand the purpose. I can understand why Anika was tagging along. But Sam, if you really knew that Anika wasn't a person you wanted to be with when you find something, you should have said, I'm gonna go over here, you over there. I mean, completely different parts of the island. But anyway, Sam found the idol. Anika was right there. So here I go, rolling my eyes again. Another opportunity to get them to roll. And I was like, Sam and Anika. I mean, can we I still fought you, Sam. I wouldn't have told Anika nothing. I mean, but if she was right there, I don't know. But what's the point of Sam and Anika knowing? Of course, Anika immediately went and told everybody else, and Sam had to immediately go tell everybody else so it wouldn't look crazy that he had his idol and ain't say nothing to nobody. And then, you know, they playing telephone with who got the idol, whatever. Here come Andy. He come around and be like, you know what? I want to set it off in Fiji, but I might need that beware advantage. Let me go back and get it. And he go stumbling through the forest, looking for his idol. And he was like, well, damn, maybe I'll put it over here. Maybe I'll put it over here. Damn, somebody got my idol. And so now Andy wants to cry. And he go talk to Sam. You know what, Sam? I had found this idol and I was gonna set it off up in here and do something ain't nobody ever seen on Survivor before, and I kind of put it back. But now it's missing and I can't find it no more. And Sam is like, what? You put it back? But it seemed like Andy being honest to Sam might get him back in the loop. I don't know. The yellow team is all screwed up. I feel like Anika, Sam coming for you. Because I know you're a natural born leader. You're trying your best, but you can only be yourself. You can't be fake. You can only be fake for that long. I think Sam might rope in Andy and Sierra and vote out Anika. If the yellow team ever loses, because I think Sam only got his idol for 1 week, one tribal. Maybe he says, Andy, vote whatever you do, vote for Anika, and then everybody vote for Andy, and he uses idol and save Andy and do something crazy at it's something. We'll see whenever the yellow go to tribal. We'll see. Blue team. Let's talk about tribal, then we'll talk about the blue team because I'm just gonna wrap the blue team all up in one. Because the blue team are a mess. A mess. Oh, we didn't. Yeah, the blue team is where Sue was trying to sleep on the beach. The blue team went through it this week. I hate to see a black person go home, but TK, you did it to yourself all episode. Let's get into it. Immunity challenge. They was doing something with some rice. I don't care. The main part of the immunity challenge was some kind. What they have to do I don't care what they had to do. All I saw was the smartest decision ever in this new era of Survivor when they don't give you no food. Now, Jeff, you said we have to go out here and what's the word? Pillage, forage, hunt, fish. You said we gotta find the food on our own. You ain't never say we couldn't take it from the immunity challenge. You ain't never say that, Jeff. You said we have to come out here and get it how we live. We ain't giving you no beans. We ain't giving you no rice. So however you can find some food, that's what you eat. And Rachel said, y'all done just stabbed. I don't know if you can say that on the YouTube. Y'all done just punctured the bag of rice, and y'all ain't gonna do nothing but throw it in the trash. Let me slide some of this in my pocket. We gonna eat at least a bowl of rice tonight. I wasn't mad at Rachel. I was like, damn, Rachel, that's the best survivor move I've seen in the whole new era. When she was sliding all that rice into them pockets, I was like, if I could vote America's favorite player, Sia go ahead and throw Rachel $10K just for putting that rice in her pocket. Now I know Sia doesn't like to give out the money anymore, but that rice in the pocket deserves something. That was the best thing I ever seen. I was like, yes, girl, slide it. And then here come Jeff, because who lost? The blue team lost. I done already forgot about what they even did to loss. Who cares? Jeff talking about Rachel. You stealing my rice? I ain't stole nothing, Jeff. This free rice. It was on the ground. Just like I find them coconuts on the ground. You ain't say I'm stealing your coconuts. This just free rice. You was stabbing it up. And everybody like, oh, Rachel stole rice. I can't believe it. That's y'all dumbasses. Y'all should have been. As soon as Jeff said in the challenge, and this is back when they ain't even start swimming yet. As soon as Jeff said they had to carry these bags of rice through the challenge, immediately, before I even seen Rachel do it, immediately I said, I wonder if they're going to get some of that rice and take it home. I immediately thought that when Jeff said it, because they no longer have rice. And if you didn't want them to steal the rice, why not put some sand in them bags? Why not make them carry sandbags? Why not make them carry marbles? Why would you even tempt them with the one thing y'all took from them and say, oh, but you can't put it in your pocket? Now, what if it would have been marbles? If she would have put marbles in her pocket, would you say, oh, you stole my marbles? Justice for Rachel, justice for the rice. Jeff, you told us to find our own food, and I found this food right here at the immunity challenge, and I put a little bit in my pocket. We was already gonna have to rinse it off because sand and ocean water all in it, so it's really trash. Shout out to Mama Sue. Right, Glenda, that's my whole point. Why do we have to already be suffering? And only thing we can eat is some water and some coconut shells. Why would you even make me come out here and carry this bag of rice, stab it open so I could see the rice, and you ain't expect me to put none in my pocket? Whatever. Jeff made her throw it all out, and everybody was shocked. I hope she had at least a good handful. Because you know how rice is tiny. You could have left at least a couple of crumbs in your pockets and had a good handful. And we would have had us a couple of kernels of rice around the yellow tribe. Anyway, let's get off the rice. Let's get over to the blue tribe. The blues. The blues. I think they open up with, and I don't know why I was under the assumption that it was always the girls and Gabe. Like last week when Gabe was like he wanted Sue to be his number one, and it was another lady he was talking to, I was like, I always thought it was the girls and Gabe. I never thought Gabe wanted to work with TK and the tall man, because, sir, I done forgot your name already. But I like you. I do like you. So the episodes open up with Tiana. I think Tiana might be black. Tiana not black. Is Gabe kind of mixed? I don't think TK, Rome, and Aisha are the only black people on the show. I could be wrong. I don't care. Um, I might root for Tiana though, because y'all know I root for everybody black. But I might like Tiana. Yes, Koki, justice for Rachel. Anyway, okay, Kyle. Okay, Kyle. I know Sue and the other white girl is Caroline. Caroline was kind of boring, but somebody got to be a number. I hope them voting out TK don't bite them in the ass, but let's get around to it. At the beginning of the episode, TK and Kyle, I wanted to call him Will, so thank you for telling me his name. TK and Kyle pull in Tiana. And Tiana, Gabe is black. Okay, so I knew it was more than just 3 black people on the show. So I'm gonna rock with Gabe. I got a question for y'all, but let's set it up. Tiana comes in and works with Kyle and TK. They bring in Gabe, and Gabe is like, I mean, I'm gonna tell him I'm working with him, but I'm really rocking with the girls, and I'm surprised Tiana even got her ass over here. And so, Gabe is kind of in the center of everything. He's getting knowledge from both sides because everyone wants to work with Gabe. Gabe told about his idol last week. I think he told Sue. And then this week, he's trying to bring in Caroline, and he feels like, hey, Lemon Kush Pepper, he feels like the only way he can bring in Caroline, because Caroline is like, okay, you talk a good game, but I mean, I feel like you on that BS. I don't really trust you, sir. So, and he was like, I got this. And then Caroline was, oh, okay, me and you could be in the alliance. All you had to say the whole time is that you had the idol and we could have been in the alliance. You should have led with that. You over here talking all this other mess. You should have led with. I can't stand it. I'm assuming this is why Gabe played his idol. I was mad Gabe played his idol, but let's go ahead and get through it. So anyway, that's pretty much the setup of the tribe. At some point, Sue and Tiana want to take a nap on the beach because they say the sand is softer than bamboo. I completely understand. What I don't understand is we just said we about to take a nap on the beach. And everybody's like, yeah, go ahead and grab you a couple of Z's. Go ahead and get you a quick 30, 60 minutes. Go ahead. Why would TK and Kyle proceed to have the loudest conversation on earth? And I was pissed off for Sue because a little bit of my personal tea. I am married. I don't always wear my ring in the videos, but I am married. And my husband is a television watcher to sleeper, where like he watch a black and white movie, or that's just his thing. He loves old school black and white movies. But he has to watch like that TMC or whatever them old school channels are to fall asleep. So over the years, mind you, we've been married 10 years. But over the years, I had to learn how to fall asleep to sounds. Because in my single days, I am a silent sleeper. I'm ready to go to bed. I don't want to hear no TV. I don't want to hear no music. I want everything in the house off, and I want it to be dark, and I want to go to sleep. So sitting there listening to them talk, I feel like I probably could have fell asleep through that because I have trained myself to just fall asleep with noise in the background. But I know Sue and them was pissed off because they was over there talking about bullshit. Sir, it's 20 miles of beach. You and Kyle couldn't have moved down 10 feet to have y'all conversation. Y'all couldn't have went back to the shelter. Y'all couldn't have got in the water. Y'all couldn't have whispered to each other. Y'all were sitting like this. But they were sitting like this shouting. And it was mostly TK. And again, I am a conversation stiller. And I am one who I love to talk. I love to talk. Y'all be sick of my ass out there on the Survivor, Big Brother, wherever we at. Because I do love to talk. But I think people who are like me, like conversation grabbers, talkative people, I'm not really friends with those type of people because I like to talk. And so I'm usually more friends with people who are opposite than me, like listeners. That's a shame. That's a shame. Taj, we've tried headphones. We've tried it. Even the headphone, I don't be wanting to see the TV. I like darkness and I like silence. But I've learned to fall asleep to it. And then on the nights when my husband falls asleep before me, I just turn everything off and go to sleep. But anyway, TK was talking loud and was talking a lot. Now, we already know the blue team lost the immunity challenge. You know how it's week 2 of Survivor and you lost. I don't even really recall nobody smiling, but Jeff might have said something funny. You might just be smiling at Jeff. Hell, you might be smiling at somebody on the other tribe. We don't know. TK takes this opportunity to run down on his tribe. Like, Jeff, I'm pissed. And anybody over here giggling and smiling and stuff, I don't do no smiling when I lose. When I lose, I be pissed because I give 100. I'm always giving 100. And when I don't get the outcome that I put in the 100 for, I'm pissed. Ain't no smiling over here. And if anybody over here smiling, we need to all get on the same page. We don't smile on my team. So if you smiling, you got to go. Anybody smiling got to go. And that's why I'm asking if Tiana is already a black girl name, but Tiana was definitely giving the good black girl eye roll. She was like, that's me. My emotions are also written all over my face. I would have been like, you try not to cuss them out. Like, she didn't go full. That wasn't Emily last season. Who was the lady that had, I'm pissed? That wasn't Emily. Was it Emily? No, because we ain't like Emily. I forgot the lady last season. She ain't go full, I'm pissed, but her eyes said it all. Her eyes were pissed. Her eyes was like, if we were not on Survivor and these cameras were not here, I would slap Liz. Thank you, Dejan. I would slap the shit out of you, TK. Tiana was over TK. We don't do no smiling over here. Blue team don't smile. Blue team don't smile. Tiana was over it. And of course, Gabe and Sue. Tiana emotional right now, so we about to get rid of TK. Now, the whole time I was like, really, TK? Like, y'all really gonna get rid of y'all best player? But TK, what I tell you about Superman in it under that mud? I said, TK, you did too much last week. You Superman in it. You coming back with all this tribe supplies. You was doing too much. And then you talk too much. And then everybody got to smile. We can't just, everybody got to be grumpy. We can't just get over it sometimes. You win some, you lose some. Hell, we still in the running. Like, and then TK have a moment in his confessional on that beach and was like, I don't want no tribe full of losers. I don't get down with losing. And if you down with losing, you can't be on no tribe with me. I'm getting ready to go get these hoes together. TK walks up with them getting ready to get him together. Like, man, TK done pissed me off. He talking about I can't smile at Jeff and shit. And so Tiana and Gabe and TK like, y'all talking about me? The blue tribe was a mess. The blue tribe is a mess. And they was like, yeah, we talking about you. You was doing too much. And then he was like, well, still, who we gonna vote out? I think we should vote out Sue. I like TK. Why we couldn't get more of TK? Y'all think he would have been Q number 2? I think he was a little bit worse than Q. Like, at least Q, I don't know, because then when Q lost, he want to go home. Q used to be like, if I look on, it's on me, Jeff, go ahead and vote me out. I quit. Q quit about 3 times last season. I really love Survivor 46. Like, I really did. Q is better. I agree. Q is better than TK. Because TK was doing way too. I mean, sir, it's only episode 2. You were doing the most for it just to be episode 2. Anyway, it wasn't really nothing to tribal council. I kind of already knew Tiana was over his ass and she was going to vote him out. And Kyle also got blindsided. Does that mean Kyle goes home next? I think that means Kyle goes home next. If Blue loses again, I think Caroline, Gabe, I think the girls and Gabe are locked. The girls and Gabe are locked. Yeah, Kyle, it ain't nothing you can do. You better get out there and start winning these immunity challenges because Kyle. Now, the one thing I didn't understand is why would Gabe play his idol? I understand that, and put it in the chat if you have a theory to why Gabe idol. I understand idols are useless when everyone knows you have it because they're just going to try to flesh it. But to me, this was a very confident week of knowing TK is going. Like TK, who was TK going to flip on you? Now, when he pulled it out, I thought, well, maybe he might play it for Sue because maybe Tiana might try to tie it up or whatever. Like Tiana might really be with them. So I can understand if he would have played it for Sue just to guarantee that TK goes home. But I didn't understand him playing it for himself. It's kind of like you did all of that work to find the Beware advantage. You did all of that work, extra work, to get it for 3 tribal councils just for you to waste it at the first one. Like you could have just kept it the first one. You done dropped the box down the mountain. You did everything. You done told everybody about it. I feel like you would have at least been safe. For anything, Gabe, it might be your ass next week. It might be your ass next week, Gabe, because at least as long as you had that idol, the girls was with you. Caroline only came around your side because you showed her that piece of paper. Now you don't have the piece of paper. Caroline really don't care. I don't know. I just don't. Maybe he wasted it to make himself look like a bad player. If anything, if I was going to actually waste it, I would have wasted it tribal number 2. Like this week, TK was going home. At the most, it was going to be a tie between TK and Sue. And Tiana at that point is getting ready to flip her vote. So, and then even like you didn't even play it for Sue. I don't know. That has to be the answer, Dejan. He's trying to throw people off, but I just felt like you did everything. You did all of that work for what? You could have just left it out in the sand. And then now you playing your idol. If you're a super fan, they getting ready to put it back out there. So now you got to go back out there and refine it, or you're just putting the idol in somebody else's hands. Like, I hope Kyle find it. Kyle, are you a super fan? Please get up and go out there and find that idol. Please get up and go out there and find it, Kyle. But that's pretty much it, y'all. TK went home. I did put a little jokey joke on the thumbnail. I was like, sir, why are you smiling? You lost. Jeff is snuffing out your torch and you're smiling, sir. Why are you smiling? But TK, I do like you. I think you are a bad social game player. I think you might be an excellent physical game player. Maybe try the challenge. If they ever bring the Challenge USA back, which CBS did say it is not officially canceled. They didn't say it was officially coming back, but it is not officially canceled. If they do ever bring that back, put TK out there. Put him out there. Let him get in a good alliance, and then just let it all be physical. And if you go into elimination, at least you can use your physical body and try to get out of elimination. I think that would be best for TK, or maybe the Amazing Race. I don't know. Zuda says if they bring back USA, him and Mackenzie are locked. Mackenzie would definitely be locked. I think Q would be locked too. I would love to see him and Q play the challenge together. Like they need to bring, I think they and Tucker, like I think they got some good characters these past few seasons of Big Brother and the challenge. Where else did they pull from? Leave the MTV people over there on the MTV. Don't bring the MTV people back. Let it be all Big Brother, Survivor, Amazing Race. Go ahead and bring Love Island back over there too. And I think we can have us a good USA 3. Bloody Money, you say, Angie, would you take the Beware advantage? Absolutely. Absolutely. You never leave the Beware. The Beware advantage is an idol. All you got to do is unravel the mystery, the Scooby-Doo tales, and find the idol, and you said go 100 in a challenge. So as long as you're not going to tribal council, you're not losing a vote. I'm always taking the Beware advantage. Always. And I'm not telling nobody. You're going to have to catch me. You're going to have to sneak up on me. I'm not telling nothing. And even if you catch me, I'm going to lie. Even if you catch me, I'm going to lie. I'm not telling nobody nothing. It was one more question in the chat, and then I'm going to get off of here so we can enjoy our Friday nights. But I can't find the question. Oh, would I steal rice? Absolutely. I was thinking about stealing the rice, Bloody Money, when they was at the starting line. When Jeff said they had to carry bags of rice, I was already thinking about how we getting some back to the camp. When I saw Rachel putting in her pocket, I was giving her a round of applause. I sure would have stole. I don't even think Jeff saw. I think production snitched on Rachel and was like, hey, Jeff, she got rice in her pocket. But it wasn't in the rules that we couldn't put it in our pocket. You ain't never say if we see rice, don't touch it. You just said you wasn't giving me no rice. You didn't say nothing about me taking some rice. That pissed me off more than them telling about their idols. I was like, why she can't have the rice? And the yellow tribe and the blue tribe, they don't. No, the red and the blue tribe dumb for not putting no rice in their pocket. Like, what you mean, Jeff? Empty my pockets. They needed that lawyer girl. Was that lawyer girl named? Her name was Angelina. They needed Angelina there to defend Rachel at that case of the rice at the immunity challenge, because see, Angelina would have brought out all the dockets and the amendments and the statutes of limitations and all of that, and Angelina would have had that pocket of rice back at her camp. They because see, Rachel she didn't even try to negotiate nothing. She just started dumping on the ground. I'm like, Jeff, you ain't say we couldn't take it. You ain't say that in the rules. Now, maybe if they said it in the rules and they just didn't air it, okay. But I don't feel like Jeff said that in the rules. They ain't say nothing about not taking the rice. But oh well. Oh well, y'all. Who are my favorites on Survivor? Right now, this season is still kind of open because I don't dislike anybody. But nobody is like, I'm rooting for, because I usually just root for everybody black. But to be honest with y'all, the black people kind of on my nerve this season. No. I really like Sue. Sue is on my fantasy team. I'm sorry, y'all. I got to make a dummy team on the computer so I could pull it up. I haven't done that yet, but I do like Sue because she's an older lady, and I don't know why they call her weak. She seems really strong to me. So Sue is probably my favorite. And from preseason, my favorite was Genevieve, but Genevieve hasn't done that yet. So right now, I guess I just like Sue because I can't give it to Rome, and I just need to see more of Aisha. I need to see more of her. I don't know, but I don't dislike anybody. Matter of fact, I even y'all keep letting Andy go. I might end up liking Andy. I do love me a character. I do. I do. Who do you think will be the next eliminated person? It depends on who goes. Let's go tribe by tribe. On the red tribe is the one that will be the most interesting. If we're saying the red tribe, Saul would technically be on the outs. Hell, they might be like, we might not need Saul. They done got rid of TK. So it could be Saul or it could be Teeny's ass. On the blue tribe, I feel like Kyle, if you don't go find that new idol, you next. You're gonna follow TK back home. And on the yellow tribe, it could flip and be Anika. The easy vote would be Andy, but I think Sam will protect Andy and Sierra because he could puppet master them and go ahead and get rid of Anika. Sam also doesn't want to be 3 girls and a guy. He'd rather have 2 girls, 2 guys. So I think if yellow goes down, bye, Anika. Don't get rid of my girl Rachel in the rice. Matter of fact, Rachel is my favorite person for the rice. I take it all back. I like Rachel. Also, did y'all see the clip of Michelle arguing with Devin over bananas? I did see that clip, Dejan, floating around Twitter. I ain't gonna say nothing about that purple jacket. It sounds like you should be defending your man, not bananas. But hey, you and Devin still together. Y'all worked it out. Happy for y'all. Right, Zuda. Angelina would have had that rice. Angelina would have had rice back at camp. A pocket full of rice. She might have got everybody to go snatch up another handful on the way out. Everybody snatch up a handful of rice. But you know, we don't have that this season. Anyway, y'all, let me get off of here. I'm going to answer. Oh, I got a few phone calls. Let me answer a few phone calls, and I will see y'all tomorrow night again. Tonight, I'm about to sit down and watch the rest of the circles. So look for a circle review this weekend. And I have a fun live I'm going to put together tomorrow. I might not, it'll be Saturday or Sunday. Look on Twitter, Kiss My Cheeks TV. I will advertise, but it's called a TV Talk, where there's a ton of new TV shows, competition shows, all kinds of stuff that's getting ready to come out. And we're going to look at a couple of trailers and see what y'all want me to review and what we just going to watch for fun. So look out for that this weekend as well. Until then, I guess I'll see y'all later. Have a good, oh wait, what you say, Zudam? I completely agree with these picks. Rachel is definitely, I do love Rachel. Sam is on my fantasy team too, and I picked him by accident. I picked Sam by accident. I was trying to pick John, but I have, y'all know y'all already know what it is. It's that time of the year. I was really busy. I don't know who it was on. I think it was Glenda. Shout out to Glenda. Thank you, girl. She was like, girl, you picked your fantasy team yet? Because you know the show come on tonight. And I just was at work and I quickly picked a fantasy team, but I couldn't remember anyone's name. And I really like John, but I end up picking Sam because y'all also know I can't see. But I'm so happy I can't see, because if I would have picked John and he went home first, I would have been pissed. But anyway, okay. You just finished the circle, and Lord, this season, in both a good and bad way. Look, I just want to see the reunion, because Jadasia has been on Twitter and she hasn't been saying nothing but saying everything. I did follow Jadasia at the beginning of the season. She's not saying anything, but what she's not saying is saying everything. And I need to see this reunion. Next Wednesday is going to be popping, because I'm going to have to decide if I'm watching Survivor, the challenge, the circle reunion. It's too much. Big Brother go ahead and is not on the list. You can already scratch that off the list. Big Brother, you're not getting watched. But the challenge, Survivor, and the circle next Wednesday, it might be the circle. It might be The Circle because this reunion is going to be popping. Right. Wednesday is going to be hot. Ooh, it's gonna be good. Okay, y'all. Let's get off of here. I'll holler at y'all. Please like, comment, share, subscribe, YouTube and Twitter. I put all my YouTube announcements on Twitter. And if you like to talk shit about the shows, in real time or closer to real time, follow me on Twitter. I love to talk shit about these shows. And the Housewives is coming back. And oh, Lord knows I'll be tweeting about them Housewives. We're about to have a good time, y'all. I'll catch y'all one night this weekend. Look out for the lives. Until then, I'll see y'all later. Bye, y'all.